The U.S. is beefing up its military presence in the Middle East as Iran vows severe punishment for the death of a Hamas leader in Tehran. The Pentagon deploying Navy cruisers and destroyers equipped with ballistic missile defenses. This in response to the killing of that Hamas political leader earlier this week. Iran says a short-range missile hit the room where he was staying. While there, sources tell ABC News he was killed by an explosive device previously planted by Israel inside of the home. Both Hamas and Iran blame Israel for the attack, though Israel has not claimed responsibility. I want to bring in now Matt Rivers. He joins us now live from Tel Aviv, along with national security and defense analyst Mick Mulroy. All right, Matt, so walk us through what is happening there in Israel and give us the latest.
Yeah, Rachel, I think things are tense here in Israel, but it's a tense calm. I mean, if you go around Tel Aviv right now, people are living their lives. They're at the beach. They're going to restaurants. This is something that the Israeli people are very much used to, this looming threat of retaliation, because they've been through it before. That said, people are certainly wary and waiting for this pending Iranian response. And that's where I think this U.S. military movements in this region become so crucial. You mentioned off the top there U.S. Navy cruisers, destroyers, as well as additional fighter jets in the region, all designed to take out the kind of attack that we saw Iran do a few months ago. Hundreds of missiles and drones flown here to Israel in an attack, almost all of which were shot down. That's something that could happen again and something both Israel and the U.S. are preparing for.
And Mick, as we noted, Israel is not claiming responsibility for the attack in Tehran, but the country did quickly take credit for killing a Hezbollah commander in Beirut just a day before. So why is that discrepancy happening?
So, Rachel, it's basically their policy. This is not the first time that something has happened, obviously caused by Western intelligence, most likely Israel, in Iran, and they just do not take credit for it. They did kind of be coy with it by posting the eliminated picture on an official post and then took it down. So I think it's clear that they want the Israeli population to know that they carry this out, but they simply won't give the official statement because that's part of their policy when it comes to taking actions inside Iran, not so much inside of Lebanon.
Matt, I want to get to this ceasefire deal. Earlier in the week, there was some thinking that Israel and Hamas were closer to a ceasefire deal. What do we know about where things stand now after those two attacks?
Yeah, well, that assassination of Ismail Haniyeh in Tehran understandably put a bit of a damper on hopes that a deal would be coming soon, if only because he was one of the key negotiators in those negotiations. He was the political leader of Hamas. He was the international-facing leader of that organization, and now he's dead. So obviously people were responding to that, saying, well, that doesn't bode well for the ceasefire negotiations, including President Biden himself. That said, we know negotiations are going on. In fact, a senior Israeli source told ABC News this morning that Israeli negotiators are in Cairo today to continue those negotiations. But whether a deal is likely anytime soon, I think that's a smaller chance.
Negotiations ongoing. All right, Matt Rivers, Mick Mulroy, thank you so much to you both.